Hello, everybody. I'm hanging out here with Scout right now. We've got a number of our friends in the background who decided to walk farther away from me as I approach them. So we'll let them take their time and come back to us this afternoon. My guess is that we'll see a few more of them on our live stream today, because usually once they realize that there are snuggles to be had, usually then the snuggles are had, right, Scout? But we won't tell them too soon, so that you can get all of the attention on you, because Scout is one of the 4 or so sheep who believe that it is always all about them, right? And you know what? I'm not even mad about it, because you're a sheep. But if we've got some folks rolling in here now. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We have a very quiet, sort of slow-paced live stream today. Lauren and I honestly kind of planned for an easy week with you on Tuesday and Thursday, where we were just going to not try to talk about like lots and lots of stuff that we usually would talk about on our tours, you know, what these guys go through, why we rescue the species we rescue, and instead just enjoy their company and all of that, because we know that we all just kind of need a little bit.
All right.
Hi, Stewie. We know that we all just need something to fill our hearts right now, and that it is a long week, a long and stressful week. And who soothes the nervous system better than cuddly sheep, right? No one. Stewie is a big fan of always making sure you bring a snack when you go on the road. So he is carrying a delicious snack right here, right? You never know when you're going to be hungry. But if you have questions that you want to ask us about the sanctuary, about any of the animals or what's going on here, leave them in the comments. If you have someone who you want us to talk about or perhaps say hello to, let us know in the comments. Thank you, Stewie. I love you. We do have Michael in the background, who Lauren is looking at and then looking back at me. She's going,
Well, I was wondering what Scout's looking at.
oh,
Right?
Scout.
If she's looking that direction. Maybe she's looking at Michael.
Scout might be looking at Michael. She was also started turning her attention towards the sound of the new chicken barn getting built. So it is in progress. It is making great headway, and all of these chickens are going to be nice and cozy this winter. So we're looking forward to having that all wrapped up. But there was some equipment sounds, right? And I was just telling Scout that sheep deserve to have a nice quiet afternoon. So it is well within her. Ooh, and we also might be looking at Amelia rubbing her butt on a tree back there. Or at very least, I'm watching a pig scratch her butt on a tree. She looks pleased with herself.
We got a lot of Scout fans in the chat, by the way.
I mean, how could you not?
I know. And I think we can probably get some love for Stuart in there, too.
I mean, Stewie is a very good boy. Yeah. You're a mischief maker. You're part goat, I swear. But a very good boy. I mean, because the goats are very good goats here, so.
Most of them.
Being a goat does not preclude you from goodness.
No.
Right? One could say it would make you the greatest. Lauren's just making your face.
What am I doing? You can only see half of my face anyway. Hi, Stuart.
Oh, he's ready for his close-up.
Are you going to also try to eat the microphone? Ooh, also try to eat the microphone today? Oh, no, we're not sure about that.
For those of you who didn't join us on Tuesday, we were originally planning to snuggle with the sheep on Tuesday, but they had other plans in mind, namely grazing, and then deciding that even if I did herd them away closer to the Wi-Fi zone that they were going to get out of our walking range on our live stream. So we didn't get to say hello to them, but instead our darling cow Rudy was licking the microphone. We have a question.
Yes, and I think also the microphone is still a little bit dirty
Crunchy.
from that. Yeah, a little bit crunchy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it still works, as long as it still works. But yes, we have a question about what is the favorite treats of the sheep.
Well, that's a good question. So I was just feeding some to Scout here right before we started live streaming that Lauren had jumped to gather.
And jumped not very well.
It's getting tough to reach them. So those are our willow leaves and willow branches. We've got a lot of willow trees here at the sanctuary, and the sheep and the goats and sometimes the cows. Anyone else? Mostly sheep and goats, though, really love the willow branches.
The pigs will eat them, but the branches have to fall down.
Yes,
Pigs can't climb very well.
They're not known for their great height or their great climbing or jumping skills. So we were feeding some of those to these guys. Do you have other favorite treats?
Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps. Actually, yes. So we have 2 volunteers who come here every Thursday morning and have been for years and years and years. And we are so grateful for them. They help us clean the barn in the morning and then clean out horse and cow fields a lot of the time. We would not be able to do this work without volunteers like them. They bring a few little treats in their pocket. And Christopher, who I don't see hanging out with us. I don't see Christopher right now. Oh, look. Oh, Stewie. Oh, cute. Oh, do it again, Stewie. Hold on. Stewie was doing one of his classic roll around like a dog moves, so we're just going to wait 1 second and see if he does it again. Because he looked like a ridiculous sheep, and then I'll finish my story.
He looks very goofy when he's doing it. Oh, you didn't do it again.
I think he might do it.
No, maybe not.
Oh, no. He looks like he's on the precipice of doing it.
And he's got all his other sheep friends behind him over there.
Oh, he was so cute.
He is so cute.
Why did he foil my plan? Maybe if we pan back over to me, he'll do it again and we can quickly turn the camera.
If we gotta pan back, I'll be ready for him. I'll keep an eye on him.
If I squeal...
Meanwhile, we have Scout.
Scout, who's just...
lap sheep.
Best lap sheep. But yeah, Christopher, the sheep, knows that he gets treats from these Thursday volunteers, and this morning when they got in the barn, Christopher was already out for a while, and he was wandering around, doing his thing, enjoying a beautiful morning here. But he was, not on his normal schedule, I gotta say. Usually he's in the barn that time of day. And he marched in with purpose once he realized that they were there. And he walked up with the most expectant eyes. And one of the volunteers was rummaging around in her coat trying to find where she had put the treats that morning. And Christopher was getting impatient and antsy because he was like, "Hey, I know that I get treats. Your breath is horrible, Scout, I gotta say. We gotta get you." And then she just burped more in my face. Yeah, they love their ginger snap cookies.
I'm gonna pan back over to Stuart. He's not doing his rolling thing, but he's just looking real cute. And maybe he'll do his rolling thing. Oh, well, he had his head down on the ground and was just kind of relaxing.
He's a very good sheep.
Yeah, and for anyone just joining us, Stuart is, let me try to point. Here's my hand. There it is. That guy right there is Stuart.
For a while, when Stuart was new here at the sanctuary, we thought he might have, we thought he might have some sort of issue with his nervous system. That maybe he was having seizures or just something. Oh, where are we going? Or something going on. Oh. We've got a booty scratch over here.
Ooh, scouting. Up she goes.
Shall we go join them all?
Yeah, if you want to go first, because sometimes
Yeah.
the sheep do get a little nervous about the camera equipment. Because the equipment that we use is, it's a couple of feet tall, and sheep are not really fans of things that they don't know about or sudden movements. So we'll let Kaden go and get kind of settled in for a moment. Oh, and Davy's coming over to say hello now too. All right, and then we'll go join them.
Wiggle dance.
Wiggle dance!
It is their afternoon grazing time, so a lot of them can't be bothered to fully hang out with us at the moment. But hopefully they'll hang out with us a little longer, and if not, then we'll go find Michael or someone else to say hello to if the sheep decide to stop cuddling. But right now, Davy is very interested. So I'm getting a good spot on his back. It's getting to be that time of year also where to give a sheep a proper scratch, your forearms start to burn because you have to dig underneath all of their wool. So demanding.
Just terrible.
He is being quite pushy right now, I will say.
And what's their favorite trick that they like to do? He'll do it sometimes, more so Stuart or Scout or Nina.
Yeah. If you're not scratching enough even, but especially if you're not scratching them or scratching somebody else, they will paw at you. Just like, hey, you know? And basically just let you know that you should be petting them. We've got Atticus coming over as well. Leash me, Atticus.
Oh wait, he had to take a break to pee.
Oh.
Taking a pee break.
He's not usually one to take a break, but he just usually kind of keeps going. He's a multitasker.
He keeps going while he's going.
Are you gonna come over, Atticus? Atticus has actually been a little bit more shy lately. What did he have going on? He had a health issue. He was having some issues with his horns. Because you see Davy's got some beautiful horns here. Atticus was rescued after his horns had been cut off, but he grew in what we call scurs. And they're much more fragile. So he kept having a horn that was, bleeding a bit. And he needed a lot of attention on it with our animal care team, our health care team, and he was not loving all of the things that had to be done to keep him healthy. So he was very shy around us for a bit, and is warming back up, but is definitely a little bit wary of people. He's like, ugh, are we gonna do something I don't like? I'll just keep my space. Thanks very much.
There's Christopher.
Oh yeah, we can hear him.
We hear him. He's somewhere kind of behind us.
Seneca, do you want to come over?
And folks, as always, if you have any questions or anything you want to share about the sheep, definitely feel free to chime on in.
Sometimes it's just nice to know that I get to come into work to all of these guys in a hectic and very, very stressful time, and know that they're living out their best lives here at Sanctuary, blissfully unaffected by things that are going on in the outside world. And they've been quite the what is the word I'm looking for? They've been quite the sort of steady rock over the whole of 2020. Atticus quite literally refusing to move when I need to get past him.
And also being very, very strong.
Yes. couple 100-pound Atticus deciding he's not moving. Just a real steady rock. Are you going to join your herd, Davy? Or eat a few leaves along the way, and then we're going to go join our herd. We might be able to catch up with them over there, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's just only picking up those leaves. He's not, he's not eating the grass. He's just grabbing willow leaves as he walks up to them. Because that's the good stuff, I mean.
Dried ones for a little crunch.
Yeah, sometimes you want them regular, sometimes you want extra crispy. Alright, little guy, here's a good one. Oh, that's a crunchy one. You want that? Oh, boy. Good boy.
Oh, we've got Lena doing her classic. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but Lena is scratching her butt there.
Oh, Scout's in the way now. Alright, so we will give Caden a moment to see who wants to hang out, and then we'll go join them. And meanwhile, we have little sheep bums to admire. Look at those little bums. And meanwhile, the pigs are out over there. You see, like, Mario's out over there and some of his buddies, just enjoying a nice afternoon. Caden has seen who wants to hang out with them. Let's see who takes them up on that offer.
Trying to get the attention of my favorite sheep, Talia.
I will not tell the other sheep that you just said that.
I think they probably know.
Eh.
I love them all deeply.
Yeah.
But Talia is perfect, but she is, she's not interested. That's okay.
But wait, who's that pig?
That one back there?
Yeah.
Amelia.
Amelia!
That is who we can see. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that is Amelia.
I wasn't sure where the camera was pointing.
Yeah, we can't see her little face though, but there she is. I know we probably have an Amelia fan or two in the audience, and there she is, hanging out, being a little angel as always. She never gets into any mischief.
We've got a nice little array over here of sheep as well.
Yep. You know, when you're hungry, you're hungry.
And if you're hungry tonight, shameless plug, we are doing a virtual cooking class tonight, hosted by our very own Chef Linda, all about veganizing Thanksgiving classics. Because it's a virtual class, we are still allowing folks to sign up, so we'll drop a link for that in the comments below. But it should be fun, and Lauren will be there a little in advance, making a special appearance with someone from the sanctuary, TBD, who it's going to be, but one of our residents will be saying hello at the start of the class.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
I know who it is, but you'd have to take the class and find out.
And it is a great time to start prepping and thinking about how you want to leave animals off of your plate this holiday season while still just absolutely basking in delicious flavors and some of your all-time favorite vegan Thanksgiving, or your all-time favorite Thanksgiving dishes, veganized. Stewie, do you want to say hello? Lena.
They're just enjoying themselves. The whole crew of them. We got, let's see, we got Stuart and Bertha and
Talia.
Micah is there. Of course, there's Scout. Oh, here comes Talia. Here comes Talia.
Oh, it might have been a brief hello. It was a brief hello.
She's a busy lady.
She does. She is. She's got grass to eat, leaves to find.
Caden, do you want to try to jump for any of those leaves that are above your head?
I worry I would scare all of the sheep fully away at this moment, because I guarantee it won't be with Grace.
Yeah, we're also short.
That's why Lauren wanted me to jump, just to be able to point out that I am short. Thank you.
I said we are short.
Oh, okay.
We are short. I am also short. I also struggled getting some leaves down.
Oh, they're cute over there. Stewie. I'm like you.
I think we've all been there, though, when you're just like, I'm hungry, and just that tunnel vision. You're like, no, it's food time. No, it's food time. Right?
Just totally.
This reminds me of when Nina first got here, and when she when she first was like out and roaming around the sanctuary. Because Nina, where is she? She
is.
I don't see her right now.
Oh, she's behind this tree, actually.
Oh, she's behind the tree. So Nina is the youngest of the sheep here, and she's coming up on a second birthday. And for those of you who remember her, she was in quarantine for a long time when she first got here because she was so tiny. Oh my gosh. And she had a really nasty viral infection that took a long time to clear out of her system. So the first time when she was like finally able to come out and join the herd, she was just like head down in the grass, just eat, so much stuff to eat. Because of course she had been like, outside and everything before, but there's way much more stuff to eat in the whole sanctuary that she was able to roam around in. And like literally, one of the interns was sitting on the ground, and Nina walked by and just was grazing up to her, and just stepped over her legs, didn't even pick her head up, and just stepped over her legs and kept grazing. Yeah.
I think honestly that is why she and Shirley made such a good pair. Because they could tunnel vision the eating and not do too much socializing. And Shirley just kept going, and Nina would follow her and decided to make Shirley her adoptive mama. But now Nina does hang out with this herd quite a bit these days. And she gets to choose, I think, at night where she sleeps. But she just tends to stay with the big herd now. And we'll sometimes say hello to Shirley, of course. But Shirley does like to spend her days in the main barn. We've got some posts in the ground that she likes to rest her chin on, leaning up against the doors of the stalls. Heather just did open arms and Scout ran over. But
Heather, can we pan over to you? Because that's really cute. We're going to pan over to Heather real quick. Oh my gosh, and who's that with Heather? Also, is Kathy. Surprise, Kathy, you're on camera.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know if you can hear her, but she says hi.
More importantly, so is Scout.
Scout was heavily on camera earlier.
Was she? Did you catch him being a goof?
We tried. And then he immediately stopped when the camera got on him.
Started acting like a normal sheep?
Yeah.
You are so not a normal sheep, mister.
Stewie is not normal, it's true.
Hi, Nina.
I didn't catch her in time. She was scratching her bum on the post behind you, on the sign behind you.
This is Nina, no longer tiny except for her head.
She is still kind of small, but yes, her head is also quite small.
And you'd get just the right spot, right? Nina doesn't really love head scratches. She's one of the sheep where if you come to the sanctuary and you're meeting her, it's very important to not try to pet her head, but to pet her neck. And that's how you'll become fast friends. Yeah.
And do you think Nina will show off the trick of what happens when we don't pay enough attention to her?
I worry that if I stop petting her, she'll just decide to join her herd.
Oh, true. Good point.
Because she was en route. Yeah, we got a question.
Oh, no, we have 5 minutes.
Oh, which means that we're also passing the camera off to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lauren...
Oh, yeah, there she goes. Bye, Nina.
Oh, the sheep are going all the way away right now.
Off we go.
We're going to pass the camera and all of that off to me because Lauren actually has a barnyard to boardroom CIS live event that she's got starting at 1:30 and needs to go off to.
And wait, what's a barnyard to boardroom?
What's
is
a
that
barnyard
what you
to
said?
boardroom?
What is that?
I'll tell you all about it when I take over the camera. Bye, Lauren.
Oh, but what if I forgot what it is?
What's that?
What if I forgot what it is? Maybe if I was asking that as a reminder for myself. No, I'm just
This is why Lauren's the helper. I'm getting a face.
Yeah, half of my face, you can read this expression. Alright, folks, well, thanks again for hanging out with us. Be nice to Kaden while I'm gone.
Alright, we're gonna go say hello to Michael real quickly. Before we wrap up, does anyone have any questions that you want to ask? Michael's just been wandering around here in the main parking lot. You can see her kind of right behind me. Michael! You want to cuddle? TBD. She was just cuddling with Kathy, so I have high hopes that she is going to want to give us a little hello as well. Michael. What do you think, Michael? Oh, she's on the move. She's got in the butt. She was very, very interested in me earlier today. She was hanging outside the window, or the door of our sort of washroom behind our kitchen in the main barn, where we do all of the dishes for everybody's specialized meals, so that they can get all of the specialized care that they need. And she was just like, I know there's goodies in there, and there's attention in there, and every time I'd open the door to put something outside to dry, there was Michael. Where are you going? Cooperation level 0. So we're gonna go say hello to some bunnies to wrap up. But does anybody have any other questions you want to ask? I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about the residents, what's been going on here at the sanctuary. We're gonna go in with Lyle, Sanchez, and Bobby. Alright. Set this down. Get the gate here. I think Sanchez is gonna come over, but Bobby is right here. We don't have any new babies here at the sanctuary right now. So it is just the existing residents of the sanctuary. We haven't had any new rescues in the last month or so. But here is Bobby. Hey, buddy. And Sanchez is looking at us from behind the camera, thinking about whether or not she wants to come over. Sanchez is one of our chickens, for those of you who may not have met her before. And she also is buddies with Lyle, another one of our chickens. And they live with Bobby the bunny. Right? Oh. And Bobby is going to go off. He's going to go off and clean himself because I've messed up his fur. And his friend who he was dropped off here with is Christian. Christian and Bobby used to be bonded, so those of you who have visited before may have seen Christian and Bobby together. And now they are on opposite sides of a fence with one another. We're hopeful that they will eventually. But bunnies are occasionally, the bunnies are always very territorial, and occasionally their lifelong bonds, or like these long-term bonds that they have, break, and they can't live together for a while. or potentially forever, so TBD. But hopefully these two will become fast friends again, because it was a great relationship to be able to watch. And let's see. Bobby actually flipped over here. Oh, there he is. Just relaxing, looking at me. Little Bobby. Oh no, Leslie is saying we've lost a connection. I don't know if anybody else has lost the connection as well. I'm so sorry if we have. I can actually try to move us slightly, but I know that we are running out of time as well. So we'll. Oh, we're back. Okay, good, great. We've got Sanchez and Lyle hanging out over here as well. So hold on one second. They were being very cute. Lyle had some hay in his mouth, and Sanchez was pulling it out of his mouth for him. Oh, he still got a little bit in there. Yep. Sherry wanted to know why their bond broke. Yeah, so we don't know why their bond broke. Bunnies are and very territorial, so it is entirely possible that there wasn't any real clear preceding thing that caused their bond to break. It just happens sometimes. They had been, cuddling and grooming one another, just the day before. We realized that they were starting to fight with one another. So it's tricky with rabbits. They are social species, and they do like to have other rabbits around, but sometimes fights just break out, unfortunately. So it is tricky to reintroduce them, and that is why they're next to each other, so that they can see one another, socialize with one another, and they actually will socialize a bit over the fence, but we've done some reintroduction steps that haven't been working as well as we might like for them at the moment. But I'm going to stay hopeful that they get to be rebonded to one another. And in the meantime, we're just giving them lots and lots of love. One of our caregivers actually will take them out while she eats lunch and hang out with those guys as well. So they're getting attention, and have bird friends as well. And we are running out of time. I'm looking and seeing if any other comments have come through here. Yes, fingers crossed, Sherry. We are running out of time for this afternoon, but I want to thank you all for joining us. Bruce is in the background here. There he is, on the other side of the fence there. I'll tell him hi. Here, I'll say it right now for you, Leslie. Leslie says, hello, Bruce. He's snoozing. He's actually quietly breathing and drifting off at the moment. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of your community. We're so grateful to remain connected with you right now, and we are so grateful to be here at a sanctuary and providing sanctuary to all of these amazing beings. It is a great escape for us, and we hope that it has been a little bit of an escape for you as well. And we will see you here again next week at 1 o'clock on Tuesday. Again, check out our online cooking class that's going on tonight if you are interested in veganizing Thanksgiving classics. And stay in touch. Bye, everyone. Right, Lyle? You're a perfect bird. Alright, bye.